Monoskin. It is 7 o'clock. Hey, thank you guys all for coming out to Ghost Walk last night at the district at Green Valley Ranch. We had the best time. So many cute Halloween costumes. So creative too. People are so creative. I love it. You and I made our group costume debut as Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, Mario.
You're Luigi. Yeah, Mario. What are you
I
doing?
loved our group costume. Yours was on point, so colorful. And I think for both of us, when we're walking around, there were a couple other Mario and Luigi's at Ghost Walk last night. We get so excited when we see our counterparts.
That's like instant bonding. If
Yes.
I saw someone else in a Mario costume, we'd be like, Mario, and they'd be like, Mario, you. And it was a lot of fun. So thank you to everyone. So after that, we went home. We did some trick-or-treating, passed out a bunch of candy. My neighbors had a little party. We stopped by. So we had a good time. What about you last night? You said that you were really sad about something that happened.
Yeah, I got home last night as I'm pulling up to our house. I'm looking at our house and I just think to myself, you know what? 10-year-old JC would be so disappointed with current day JC because we went dark last night. Lights out, no one home.
Oh, I thought you bought candy and stuff.
Well, here's so Laura didn't want to be home alone, and we had some friends of ours that live in a neighborhood where there's the thousands of kids come through, and they have a huge thing. So they invited her to come over and be with some friends and stuff. She wanted to go there. So I'm like, cool, go there. I'm like, I got Ghost Walk. I'm like, you know what? We'll just go dark. Turn off the lights. No one home. Kids skip our house this year. And she's like, okay, fine.
Aw.
And it's what I do every year though. Our neighbor next door, his two kids, and they are so into Halloween. He over decorations over the top. And a couple years ago, he said, "Yeah, he says my daughter Halloween. It's she loves it more than Christmas." So every year we do put together little bags for them, like full size candy bars, little toys and trinkets and stuff. So we put those together. And before I went to Ghost Walk, I walked over, rang the doorbell, and I said, "Hey, these are for the kids." And I'm like, "We're going dark this year. I don't want your kids to be angry at us. We're both going to be at it." It's like, "Oh, that's cool." But here's the thing though. So I pull up to our house last night, and I did buy some dum-dums, and I had a bag of dum-dums just in case, because sometimes we do get a 4 o'clock, a 4:30 trick-or-treater. So if someone did show up early, we could give them something. And so I dumped those dum-dums into a pot, a black pot, and I had it next to the door in case we did get a couple of trick-or-treaters. But what Laura did was before she left, she took that pot of dum-dums and just stuck it outside the door. So I pull up to our house, Mercedes, it's completely dark, but there in front of the door is a pot with a bunch of dum-dums in it. I'm like, our house is pathetic.
They were still filled. It was still filled.
No one up. Yeah, you kidding me? No kid is gonna walk up to a house with all the lights completely out to grab a dum dum out of a pot.
Yeah, especially a dum dum.
I know dum
Come
dums.
on, of all the candy, why'd you buy dum dums?
Because I'm thinking they were cheap. They were dum dums. You got a lot of them, and so I bought dum dums. And so I figured if we did get some trick or treaters before I left for Ghost Walk, or before Laura left for our friends, she could a handful of dum dums in the bag. It was bad.
Did you take out the cream sodas? Because those are the top tier dum dums. Those are the best flavor of dum dums ever in existence.
I still have them if you want them.
I'll take a couple of cream soda ones. The rest you can throw away in the trash.
But when I was a kid, I looked forward to Halloween and the decorations. And I think my mom even said one year I pointed out to a house that wasn't decorated. Say, "Mom, why is that house no decorations?" She told me something, and I think I responded, I'm like, "I'm always going to decorate my house on Halloween."
What happened? When did you lose that joy?
I never.
Let's delve deeper. You know what I think it is? I think it's just because you guys just don't have kids, so you're not in that world anymore. I think that's it. It's not that you don't like it, but you're just not in the middle of it anymore.
I'm not in the thick of things. Yeah.
So maybe it's just not a priority, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, yeah, maybe your younger self would be disappointed, but that your younger self is not your older self. You change, you develop, you I don't know, you just turn into a different person. This is the new and maybe improved or maybe not improved. I don't know. I think it's the new and improved version of you.
I think it's too we're always working Halloween. We're always at Ghost Walk, some kind of event. And then Laura wanted to be with friends last night. And I get that. Hey, go hang out with your friends and our friends and hand out candy. And she had a good time last night doing that. But because there's no one home, it's just that our house goes dark. And I suppose we could have turned the light on and left the candy out. But my buddy, so I don't know if this is true or not, but Laura gets to our friend's house and tells our friend, like, yeah, we turned off all the lights. And he says, that's what sexual predators are supposed to do. Go dark. No lights on. Like, you don't come to this house. So I'm like, are you kidding me? So not only that, we're the dark house in the neighborhood. So what are people thinking? Like, oh, there's a reason why the guy's lights are out. We got a bucket of candy in our front door. Like,
oh, and lights are out,
yeah,
but still, I dare
yeah.
you to come up here,
Come up
little
to our house.
one.
Like, oh my gosh, this is bad.
Oh, so
The dum dums outside is what did it for me. The fact, I think if we were completely dark with nothing outside, it would have been fine. But we're the no lights and some dum dums in a bin in front of our house made it look worse.
I think that okay, two things.
Yeah.
I think that one, you putting out the candy and the fact that none of it was gone is really sad.
Listen,
Because
Laura.
anyone that leaves candy out, it's usually all gone and they even take the bowl. But two, I think you buy dum dums because you just like saying dum dums every time you say dum dums. Well,
the dum dums were on sale.
Dum dums.
Buy one bag of dum dums, get the other half off. So I'm like, I got like 80 dum dums at my house.
That's well, I think you just what I do. I always bring the leftover candy here to the radio station and I just put it in the break room and someone's gonna take it. And I guarantee you there will be some in there today. So people do that all the time.
Oh, not one kid walked up to take some candy from our house. And I don't blame those kids either. I'm not gonna walk up to the house that's pitch black that has a bucket of candy in front of it.
A bucket of dum dums. If they were Hershey bars, they would have been gone. But they walked up, they're like, not worth the risk. Not going.
I went outside probably 9:30, 9:45 to take the trash out last night, and I walked up to that bucket of dum-dums. I'm like, not a one was taken.
Nope, sorry about that.
Next year I'll get it. I'll get it next Halloween.
Fingers crossed.
This hour, 7:40, those tickets for you to go see Blue October. Are you moving? Are you in?
I registered. I got it. Yeah.
I'm still walking.
Oh, yeah. They have to send you a text with a code and then you have to put it in.
We're talking about the Taylor Swift pre-register fan verified thing. But once you're done walking, then you get a code.
Yeah. And then it texts it to you. And then I got a registration complete.
I'm still at the same spot I was when I first opened it.
I've been on legit since when it started, and I kept getting kicked out, and I finally got in. So I've been on for a good 7?
Did she announce it at 6 a.m.?
What time was it at?
Or was it 5?
That's
was 8 a.m. Eastern.
5:24. So I saw it at like 5:30 right when we got here, and then I just immediately started.
I'm moving though, which is nice. We're not buying tickets right now. We're just getting pre-registered, right?
Yeah. So then they'll tell you how you can buy.
Okay. This is the first step.
I love how all of her shows are either on a Friday or a Saturday.
I know. Isn't that awesome? I thought about it. Gives you the option to pick multiple shows. Like, so I picked Vegas, and then it gives you like if you what would your second option be? And I thought about doing LA or Denver, but then I didn't want to like lower the chances of getting Vegas, so I didn't put anything.
Are you guys going to the Blackpink concert?
We didn't. I haven't gotten tickets. We're thinking about it. Probably. We'd obviously have to buy them resale, but I'm hoping the ticket prices go down a little bit before we make a final call on it.
Because I don't know if you were there, but I'll be in LA on November 20th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
I'm going to watch the Chargers-Chiefs game at SoFi.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, I mean, the Chargers-Chiefs game's a 1 o'clock game, and we're going to stay the night there that Sunday night.
Oh, yeah. I think we would do this Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't get in till Saturday night, like midnight, because we'll be going to my mom's house. And she lives like super far. So we drive there, and then we'd go drive to LA after this dinner that she's hosting. And then I'll be in at Saturday night, midnight.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see. We'll see if I can get tickets to Sunday night. Because even James is like, do you want to watch Blackpink? They're at the Bank of California Stadium. I was like, I would love to, but is that too much on us? Like, we're going from a Chargers game to then Blackpink.
I say, hey, you got one life, live it.
Here we go again. It's like the Padres all over.
I mean, you're never going to be sad and say, wow, I wish we didn't go to Blackpink.
True. Because are they both sold out?
Yeah.
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 Oh. How far is it?
But if you come in here and I turn off my mic, I can tell you something about Blackpink.
Oh, am I muting Mercedes? Okay, I'll mute you and I'll go in there. Ooh, secrets. I just muted
play by play. What's happening? Is the Blackpink secret?
Yeah, it's about Blackpink.
Okay. Let's see what's happening. What do you think they're going to say about Blackpink? Oh, we don't even see him. Ah. Blackpink is coming to Las Vegas. Oh, I saw Steph. She left. Oh, double thumbs up. Blackpink is coming to Las Vegas. That's my guess. Kelly, your Halloween hack is brilliant. Put out an empty bowl with a sign that says "Take one." I can't hear you. She's got to unmute you. What?
It was okay. Okay.
What is Mercedes giving me gestures not to say anything?
I'm gonna unmute you, Mercedes.
Your mic was muted.
You're unmuted. Oh, do I need to take all of us off?
Mute me. She's gonna come in my
I'm
studio.
gonna mute her. I'm muting you now. What is happening? Okay, so JC's muted. Mercedes told me a secret about Blackpink, which was, I'm like, okay, cool. But now I'm deciding LA on November 20th. I think I should try and maybe go on Craigslist to see if anyone's selling their tickets. Oh, now they're in the hallway? I could hear them in the hallway. Let me cover my hole just in case. I'm unmuting you, JC. Okay, you're unmuted. We're all on here now.
So what should we go as for Halloween next year?
Group costumes already in the works because they're all discounted.
I was telling Steph about a secret way to get some tickets to see Blackpink in LA.
I know, and I'm trying to look online.
I don't know if it'll work, but I just didn't want to say it because then everyone will go do it.
And then I won't get a chance. Let's see, everyone on here. I guess it's just us. Me and you. Were you guys anything for Halloween? What was your costume? I don't know if Jan's on here, but Jan showed up yesterday to Ghost Walk in her ramen costume, and she used all of her little fixtures and fonts and letters on that Cricut machine, which is fascinating because I could not do anything like that. And this whole time I thought it was Cricut, but it's Cricut. Hi, Jan. Thanks for coming by yesterday, Jan. I love it when you come to our events. I'll show you a picture of her if that's okay, Jan. I think you said it would be cool. And let's find it. Oh, it's a glare. Darn it. Can you see Jan? She's a ramen. Where is it? Can you guys see this? Is there a glare? Love you, Jan. I actually have to head out of here soon for Try It Tuesday. So I might have to hand it over back to you guys.
What time are we leaving? 7:30?
I told them I would be there at 7:30. So I actually, I'm running a little late. I should go now.
Will you be there at 7:30?
Yeah, I told them to be there at 7:30. So again, if you want to log off or anything or add yourselves on, I'll leave the screen on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. And then you got that prize at 7:40?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. Bye, guys. I'll be back.
Okay. We got 10 seconds away. 10 seconds. So Taylor Swift, we've been talking about this in What's Trending this morning, is the first artist to dominate all 10 spots on the Billboard Hot 100. All 20 tracks from her Midnight's album hit the Hot 100 as well. This is huge. So what does this mean for other artists? So Sam Smith and Unholy, that drops from number 1 to number 11. Because of Taylor Swift, she ends Harry Styles' his streak of having As It Was in the top 3. It has been in the top 3 since April. Because of Taylor Swift, Harry Styles drops down to number 16. And then Taylor ends Glass Animals and Heat Waves, the streak of being in the Hot 100. So Heat Waves was the longest charting song in history. It was on the charts for 91 weeks. The Weeknd and Blinding Lights held the previous record at 90 weeks. Glass Animals just passed the Weeknd last week, so they took the record. And then this week, because of Taylor Swift, they are bumped out of the Hot 100.
Oh, it's the end of an era for
Yeah.
Glass Animals. Oh, well, I think that was a pretty cool way for them to go, though.
Yeah, who saw that coming, though, with Taylor Swift just owning the charts like that?
I knew all her songs would be in the Hot 100. Like, that was a no-brainer, but I did not expect them to be the entire top 10. That is huge.
It's nuts. And then you broke the news earlier. Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, March 25th, Allegiant Stadium. Tickets go on sale on November 18th, but there's kind of a process to get these tickets. You have to become first, a Ticketmaster verified fan, and you have to wait for that. And you made it past the waiting point. And what was the next step?
So then you register, you give your info, and then they send you a text confirming it's your account. And then once you get that text, then you'll get an email saying you are confirmed, you are registered, and then you're going to get the information when they go on sale.
And you're actually in a line. So you go to Ticketmaster and you have a little character and I was like strutting, waiting in line. I've got 20% done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got a ways to go.
Man, yeah, I think everyone's waking up. I've been on it since 5:30 this morning.
You were the first ones to get on there.
Yeah, I finally got in.
Gary Underwood, Imagine Dragons, and Pink are set to perform at the 2022 American Music Awards. It's happening on November 20th on ABC, and Pink is going to showcase her new single. It's called Never Not Gonna Dance Again. That is out on Friday. Have you heard anything about the single that's coming out?
I've heard it. I've seen the video. They're both awesome. The song is great. It's so good. I'm so looking forward to it.
So Friday is when the song comes out, and then Pink will be performing that in a couple of weeks after that, November 20th. Imagine Dragons will be doing Enemy. Bad Bunny, by the way, leads the nominations with 8. Then you have Taylor Swift with the album that just came out. Beyonce and Drake all have 6 nominations. Have you ever been in this situation? This is so funny. Kim Kardashian showed up to Tracy Ellis Ross's pre-Halloween birthday dinner dressed as she was wearing a Mystique costume, very sexy. The only problem is it wasn't a costume party.
Oops.
Kim revealed the embarrassing mistake on her Instagram story on Sunday, sharing a pic of herself in this stunning costume with the caption, "That time I showed up to a birthday dinner in full costume when it wasn't a costume party."
I've done the opposite where I went to a costume party not knowing it was a costume party and I wasn't dressed and I felt stupid because I had no costume on. But no, I've never been in that opposite situation.
Everyone's like, what is going on here? Did you watch Glee? Were you into Glee?
I did watch Glee, yeah. At the end, I started to fade away, but I did watch it.
When it comes to music, the show was huge. It produced 3 top 10 songs, had 100 hits. But Glee could have been a very different show than it ended up being. So on a new podcast, the creator's name is Ryan Murphy, said that the character of Mr. Schuester was originally written for Justin Timberlake. And not only that, but he was also a meth addict in the original script. He called the script an NC-17 version of a show choir with a weird protagonist who was unraveling. Now, he didn't say whether Justin had interest in the part or how Matthew Morrison ended up with it, or how the character of Will Schuester kind of changed before production started. But imagine that that would have been a completely different show if that was the case.
That would have been. Sounds kind of dark too.
Yeah, real dark versus the kind and caring, like lovable Mr. Schuester.
Yeah.
So coming up this hour, 7:40, we have those tickets for you to go see Blue October. That show is Sunday. Now, when you get those tickets, you'll also get meet and greet passes. It's Mix 94.1. We can go out of the stop set. Steph went to get the stuff for Try Tuesday.
Yeah. Um. You want to try like what were you for Halloween, but what did people think you were? Like they didn't know what you actually were.
Yeah. What are you supposed to be? Yeah.
My mom did that to one of the kids at the party last night. She's like, "Oh, are you Free Guy? Have you seen that show Free Guy? That movie
No.
Free Guy with Chris Pratt?" And the kid's like, "No, I'm Dwayne from The Office." And she's like, "Oh." She's never seen The Office, so she had no idea who that was.
I love it.
What is it, Jan? What'd you see? We need to try a Tuesday idea for next week.
Is it hot and spicy?
Yeah, those seem to do well on our show.
No, that thing you had in What's Trending sounded good.
The Frosty?
The Frosty, yeah.
Yeah, when that comes out, we should definitely do that. Man, these Taylor Swift tickets got me behind on everything this morning.
But you're set there. You're golden, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to put together my hot three that is coming up in a few minutes.
So to start, come out with the topic.
Northbound Las Vegas Boulevard at Range Road, right at the entrance to the Nellis Air Force Base. Mitch Kelly with your time saver traffic.
If you are in an auto accident, you need the best legal representation for you and your family. You want someone who is local, lives here, and supports our community. Don't be fooled by out-of-state lawyers. Farhan Naqvi and his people fight for you. Call Naqvi Injury Law today.
Welcome back to Mercedes in the Morning.
They're the first voices I hear in the morning.
On Mix 94.1.
All right, last night was Halloween. Did you guys have a good one? I love all the costumes. I love looking at social media even this morning, just seeing what people wore. But I have a question. Is this probably the most cringiest question someone can ask you on Halloween? Oh, what are you supposed to be? Is that like, does that hurt your feelings when someone asks, what are you supposed to be? It's like, oh, excuse me, I just worked on this costume and you're asking what I'm supposed to be. Now, luckily, I didn't have to endure that this year. I have in the past, but JC and I were Mario and Luigi, so pretty much everyone knew exactly who we were. But there were some times where you're really confident in your outfit, and then someone asks you that, and you're like, "Hello, do you not know what was your costume?" And then like, what were you? And then what did people think you were? Or they say, oh, you're blah, blah, blah. You're like, no, I'm not. This is not a whatever costume. My daughter had that happen to her. So my daughter was dressed up yesterday as the Lorax from the Dr. Seuss book, The Lorax.
Oh, yeah.
So she was the Lorax. Really cute outfit, orange and yellow. And she had the little things coming up from her head on a headband. And she had like these sunglasses. Super cute. I loved her Lorax costume, but she made it herself. Like she had the tutu. It was adorable. Loved it. Well, all day long, people kept saying, oh, I love your chicken costume.
Oh,
I'm not a chicken. I'm the Lorax. And so I think it's obviously people who don't know about the Lorax or haven't read the Lorax or seen the Lorax. So I felt bad for her because she had to keep telling people she was not a chicken. She was the Lorax. Did anyone mistake your costume for one thing when it was actually another? And what was that? Or maybe you could tell us what you dressed up as, and then we could try to guess what people thought you were. So
Yes.
702-364-9400. One of her friends was dressed up as Dwayne from The Office,
Uh-huh.
and he had those glasses. And his mom was telling me that people thought he was Jeffrey Dahmer. So he took
Oh
the
no.
glasses off. But he's like, did Jeffrey Dahmer wear like a yellow shirt and get like, what the heck? So I felt bad. I was like, oh man, yeah, I can see why he took the glasses off.
I had a mild moment last night, and I blame bad handwriting for this. But when we had the costume contest, Mercedes and I are up on stage. Steph is on stage with us, and Steph wrote down all the names, like, Frank, and then what Frank's costume was. And like, I'm calling up the kids. I'm not even looking at the kids. I'm looking at, up next is Jacob, and he's dressed as, and it looks to me like Thomas. Something like Thomas the Train. And I'm like, and here's Jacob, and everyone's Jacob. He's dressed up as Thomas, and he comes walking out. I'm like, that's not Thomas the Train. That's Thanos.
Yes, you read it wrong. We're all like, Thomas.
Thomas.
That's Thanos.
I'm like,
What are
I
you
did
doing?
look like Thomas. I thought it was like Thomas the Train or something.
So he snapped his fingers at you, hoping you'd disappear.
And I went home immediately. I couldn't read the handwriting last night.
Man, yeah, that was so funny.
He's looking at me like with his Thanos costume. I'm like, oh, who's Thomas?
He was not amused.
Not.
you hurt his feelings.
I
on
didn't
that
know.
one.
It looked like Thomas to me. I'm thinking Thomas the Train.
We're getting so. Oh, did I say Dwayne? I'm sorry, I meant Dwight. Thank you for the correction.
Oh, yeah.
Dwight, not Dwayne. Yeah, I'm already screwing up the poor kid's
We know what you
costume.
meant.
This one says my son was Link from Zelda, and people thought she was an elf from Harry Potter. I saw a lot of mistakes between Harry Potter, Zelda, and then there was another one that show from the Disney Channel with the villains kids. Oh, I'm spacing the name.
Oh, yeah.
People were mistaking those all over the place. This one says, I dressed up one year as Cruella DeVille. People in my neighborhood thought I was a punk rocker.
Oh, yeah. You did it. Was it last year? And I
Yeah.
thought you were the mom from S Creek.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're Moira from S Creek. I'm like, no, I am Cruella DeVille. So yeah, that's definitely
It was the wig. It was the wig.
This one says my son dressed as a Demogorgon from Stranger Things. It was called a flower a few times. It does look like the most evil flower ever.
It does. You're really good with kids, by the way, because we're in line. The kids going handing out candy, and I'm watching the line. I'm like, what is it? What is that? I know the characters from kid shows and TV shows, and you're really majority of them, and you know the phrases and lines that go to the show. You're like saying stuff back and forth, like, what is she saying? And the kids reciting something back to you. I'm like, oh, it must be a TV show or movie that they both seen.
That's mom life, yo. That's mom life.
You nailed it.
You know what all these costumes are. I could tell some of the kids were like shocked and impressed that I knew exactly who they were. I'm like, Mortal Kombat, and they're like, yes. How did you know that? I'm like, I know that. I remember the arms being pulled off and the blood gushing out. I know Mortal
You're
Kombat.
on point last night. And yeah, it's Mario and Luigi, but you didn't have the M on your hat
because I had like a knockoff. It was like called the plumber costume or something like that. So it wasn't technically Mario. You had an actual L.
I had an L, but Steph said it was a different font than the actual L on the Mario and Luigi.
Oh yeah,
that's how you get around copyright.
This one says my son was dressed as Walter White and people mistook him for Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, there's a lot of mistaking, I think, but I never saw any actual Dahmers.
No.
Unless we thought they were all Dwayne's.
And the guy we thought that was Walter White. He has a great Walter White costume.
Exactly.
I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, oh, my bad. Hey, here in about less than 5 minutes, those tickets for you to see Blue October. This show is Sunday night, Brooklyn Bowl. But this is really cool. You get meet and greet passes. You'll meet the band on Sunday. Go check out an awesome show. About 5 minutes till we do those tickets. And then up next after that is the Hot 3. What do you got for us?
All right. We are talking about doing this for just 2 minutes a day can actually extend your life. What is it? We'll talk about that. And then also, is this cool or creepy? A family pays tribute to their dead dog in a very interesting way. We'll tell you about that and more coming up next in the Hot 3.
When's your mom go back today?
Yeah, they leave today. Oh, where'd you send it, Dan? Did you send it to Instagram? I'll check this one. Oh, we did this one, Jan. We did this about a month ago, I think. You might have missed it. But it was good. It was this one. The Cinefuego Toast Crunch.
It was good cereal.
Yeah, I liked it. And it was a little hot. It's like cinnamon hot though. It's not
Yeah.
like spicy hot.
It was warming. And we did it with cereal too, with milk, right? The whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, it was good. I'm excited about today's.
I hope it. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm like nervous about it.
Wanted to live up to hype.
Yeah. Yeah, keep your eye on the Christmas stuff. We're gonna do that Wendy's Frosty if that comes out, and then yeah, what else? I saw a couple of I saw a beauty product the other day, but I want to see if I can get it easier than it's not on Amazon.
Like a makeup thing or something.
It's not makeup, it's a beauty thing.
Hmm.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah. Anyone got any Try Tuesday ideas? Oh, we should be good then.
Ooh, Dan just sent another thing. I like this one. We've not done this. I'll put a note on for JC to see what it is. That actually sounds good. I wonder if they have those.
Oh, that does. Those are out?
I've never seen them, but I'll keep an eye out next time I go to the store.
Oh, they have those. They have that stuff you just put up on the screen on Amazon, Mercedes.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, and a different one too, like 2 styles.
How much?
$17.
Oh God, forget it. We'll find it at the grocery
Yeah.
store.
Oh wait, $6.
Well, that's not bad, but that's still probably more than the grocery store.
Yeah.
though.
Well, they have on Amazon Fresh. Is it how much a bag of cookie costs? Is $6? Oh Jesus! Oh no! Cat's out of the
JC.
bag. Cat's out of the bag. Is that how much something like that costs? Is $6? I'm just gonna turn my mic off. I'm not doing well.
JC's giving away all the secrets.
Jeez Louise, I'm just not gonna speak 'cause I don't know what's a secret and what's not a secret.
Do I need to get a winner?
Yeah, I'm gonna sign off and.
Oh, are you gonna get it?
Yeah, I'll grab winner.
Okay. Well, it's just me, guys. How's it going? Ugh. I'm struggling finding a hot 3 story. I apologize. I got so turned around because of this Taylor Swift concert announcement this morning. So I was just trying to get registered for that. And then that just threw off my day. First world problems, I know, but uh-oh. Did we lose our callers? Oh, here they go. Ooh. All right, let's get ourselves a winner. Hey, Rodrigo. Hey. Hi. You are caller 20. Congratulations. Oh, well, we are so grateful for you listening to our radio station, Rodrigo. And you just got yourself a pair of tickets with meet and greet passes to go check out Blue October at Brooklyn Bowl on November 6th. Congratulations. We've been talking a lot about Halloween this morning, and according to a new survey of U.S. parents that have kids between the ages of 3 and 15, 2/3 say that they have stolen candy from what their kids collected while trick or treating. Now, it isn't usually just 1 or 2 pieces of candy either. Among parents who admitted to stealing candy, the average respondent ate a full third of their child's Halloween candy haul, and 59% have even hidden Halloween candy from their kids. After stealing some candy, 44% say they simply hide it away and hope their kids didn't notice. Yeah, I mean that's the way you do it. Or when they're gone at school, you just go through, see like, oh, this looks good, take it, and then yeah. No, it was so cute though because so we passed out our candy and my husband had set aside. I love the all red packages of Starburst. It's just the red colors, no orange and yellow. And he had set aside one of those for me that we were giving away. And so I was at the table doing my work and he comes over to me. He goes, trick or treat, you better eat a couple of these. And I was like, oh, and then I get in bed at night. He goes, did you have some of your Starburst? I was like, no, but I put them in my purse to take to work tomorrow so I could have some during the show. So I know it was just really nice. I felt like I went trick or treating too. Did you have any of your dum dums? I'm serious. Try a cream soda one. You will not be disappointed. Those cream soda Dum Dums are the best flavor there is. There's none of the other colors are even close to that one. That's just bring them here. Seriously, throw them in the break room. Someone's going to eat them. Yeah, we don't want to. Also, this morning, a new study, actually, this study a while back found out that 4-second workouts might be enough to counteract all the sitting that we do, which makes this new study sound a little less exciting, but both are really saying the same thing. Scientists say just 2 minutes of exercise a day can actually extend your life. They spent years tracking people aged 40 to 70 using activity trackers like Fitbits, and people who got just 15 minutes of vigorous exercise a week, which is 2 minutes a day, people, they were 18% less likely to die over the next 5 years. And that's not so different from what the 4-second study found. In that one, people had to pedal hard on a stationary bike for 4 seconds and then take a short break and then repeat the process 5 times, like high intensity interval training, but and they had to do the whole thing 8 times a day. That adds up to just 2 minutes and 40 seconds of exercise. So according to both studies, 2 to 3 minutes a day could help. Obviously, more exercise is even better, but more and more research says that pretty much anything is helpful. My streak is 955 days. I got to hit 1,000 and then I'll allow myself to break the streak. I gotta hit it. I don't want to break it, but after that, I'd be okay. There's been nights where I'm like, I'm 30 calories short. So I start walking around the house, moving around, doing jumping jacks just because I was like, I gotta hit it. It's ridiculous. Finally this morning, is this a great idea or something kind of crazy? A family in Australia recently lost their dog, a golden retriever that lived a long, happy life. And instead of burying him or having him cremated, they turned him into a bearskin rug. A taxidermy place near Melbourne posted a video of the finished product on Instagram the other day. They said the family wanted him preserved as a pelt and that he was, quote, finally ready to head home. To be fair, it's almost like having the dog there with you. His fur is soft. You can still pet it. But also, it's your dog as a rug. It's a little different than doing it with a bear that you don't have an emotional connection to, Did you see it? I was too afraid to look at it. I didn't want to look at it. The reaction in the comments has been very mixed. There were some positive comments earlier, most of from customers who follow the place online, but some of the most recent comments apparently have not been so supportive. I can't bring myself to look at it. Yeah. I would consider taxidermy where you have them stuffed like in Scrubs he did that with his dog and he would carry him with him everywhere. I would consider that, but as a rug, it just makes me cringe thinking about it. That would be cute. I would want it to be Max used to sit up with he would sit up and his arms would be outstretched, kind of like a yoga position. What's that one? Up dog. I would do it like up dog. And that way I could sit him on my lap still and hold him and pet him and stuff like that. Yeah. Nah, he's just checking things out. Yep, that's it. Yeah, she got it. She's ready to go. And this is something that will be new to all of us. And I'm very excited. I've heard a lot about this specific product before. And we're finally going to try it for Try It Tuesday next hour. Oh, yeah. JC, are you coming back on? I think he forgot we're on. I guess we're only on for 5 more minutes. So you got me. Any requests? Oh, there you are. Oh. Yeah. Are you? Oh. Yeah. Are you going to jump back on here or are we going to log on? Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay. Sorry, you're not going to get him. You're stuck with me. I hope that's okay. So let's see here. What should we talk about, guys? What do you want to talk about? Thank you, Jeremiah. You kind soul, you. What causes? Let's see. You want to try your insulting a stranger? That's a little young, but well, I don't think I would have said it, but I would have thought it. We're going to talk about when you insulted a stranger. JC insulted a stranger last night at Ghost Walk. So, I guess I'll say goodbye, unless you guys want me to just leave this on. I don't even know if anyone's watching. You know what? Let's just leave it on. Let's just see how it goes. Why not, right? Okay, we're going to stay on until Steph gets back, and then she'll shut me off. Jace. Oh. Oh, I guess we're not going back. That's hilarious. I tried. We're playing another song. We're early. I'm really hungry. Eat one of my Starbucks? Oh, Starburst. I'll just wait till Steph gets here. These are them though. All reds. No, it just says Favo Reds. It looks like it's watermelon, cherry, and strawberry. Oh, and fruit punch. This was such a great get last night. I'm really excited to eat this, but I'm gonna wait. Orange and yellow, the worst flavors ever. I don't think so because nobody really wants them. Those are always my like. I always eat in order of flavors of best to worst, and then so I always start out with yellow, then I go to orange, and then I go to the pinks or the red. I didn't realize there was a fruit punch one though, which I'm actually very excited to try. We could have done this for Try Tuesday. Try the fruit punch one. I don't think. Yeah, I've never had that one before. Let me know when Steph's back, and I'll sign off. I mean, if I just shut it out, will it still stay on there or? Okay. Well, then I'm going to log off. Bye, you guys. See you in a few minutes. We'll be back for Try It Tuesday. Bye.